Hello everybody, Mr. O here, and in my quest to break down and shorten some of my videos for my students in my class, I am also sharing to my YouTube channel, and I'm just going to go over the basics of what you need for color pencils. Number one, you have your color pencil set. Does not have to be Prismacolor, but I have Prismacolor sets of 36 for my students. And anytime with the metal tins, I get these hair ties because they're inexpensive, and over time they don't break like rubber bands do. And that way, if I carry my set somewhere, it doesn't bust open, or less likely to bust open. So I'm going to take this off. I want to show this because last year I had a student who really was struggling with the sets, and because she did not realize that there's other color pencils underneath. So I always tell my students it's okay to lay them out because on the 36 there'll be 2, on the 24 there'll be, on the 36 there'll be 3, on the 24 there'll be 2. I don't want the color pencils all over the table because that way they don't roll off the table and break. Many people who own Prismacolor color pencils have struggled with their leads constantly breaking because they carry them around in their bags and they shatter on the inside. They hit the floor, they'll shatter on the inside. When they're mass produced like this, sometimes they'll come broken and shatter on the inside. As you can see, this is a pretty new set, so it's hard to find one I need to sharpen, but I see a green one right there. So I'm going to sharpen this. And on my Prismacolor sharpener, I have 2 choices. I have a short and a long for pointed, and I don't like to sharpen my pencils to a pointy point. I usually just keep it short and able to color. And I use the point when I need to do detail work. And of course, on camera, and it won't go as easy. There we go. And it's a rounded top, and that's perfect because the way I'm going to push down on it, bring out the richness of the color when I demonstrate, that will give me enough for that opportunity. Now, as I was saying, for my students, they each will be issued a set of 36. So it's important for them not to mix up their sets with other people or leave color pencils out because naturally it will shorten the set when they turn it in. And then I will usually have 5 or 6 sets of skin tones, and they are to share them with the people next to them, not across the room. That way, again, knowing what set you take the color pencils out, they put them in the same set so we're not short color pencils, and that's the reason we were able to get all the Prismacolors, is because we don't waste money. And then I will have a box of blenders that students will use. I will also have pencil extenders. I knew there was something I had forgotten, but I have pencil extenders where if a color pencil is real short, because some color pencils are quite expensive, you can just slide it into a pencil extender and keep sharpening. And so there'll be pencil extenders. And so we don't waste a color pencil. Nothing's garbage until it's fully used up. Now, I will tell my students, and I would even advise you guys, collect the leads that break. If you end up breaking, don't let them hit the floor. Don't let them mark up the floors, whether you're at home or in school. And take them and just throw them away. And then if you do have, let's say you're struggling, you have this beautiful set, but it's shattered on the inside. If you do a little research, if you put them on a flat metal pan and stick them in the oven, there's a temperature and a time. I've never tried it myself. Everyone is swearing by it, that if you heat them up for about, I think it was 20 minutes, and then take them out and let them cool down, the wax, because Prismacolors are made of wax, will seal back up again, and they won't break apart like they were shattered. When I do advanced color pencil techniques, uh, we'll use all the same stuff, but I'm going to be adding things like a ceramic knife. And this is for to how to do some detailing within the Bristol board. Of course, one of the big things we'll use will be Bristol board, and then a liquid blender. Here's a pen version of liquid blender, but in my classroom I have jars of blender, and they'll use a paintbrush, and instead of using the hard blender, so when I call it a hard blender I mean this, and then we'll go to the liquid blender. So that's it for introducing the tools and the materials you'll use in color pencil. And guys, I'll keep reusing papers, but it's always important. I will grab a color pencil, and I should have thought about this, and use up these sets a little bit, that you are not alone. Guys, have a great day, and we'll see you soon. Bye-bye.